Good morning, everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setups for today. So, starting with Euro USD, and we are below the moving averages here, and it does look like we're sort of busting through all sorts of support at the moment. I'm kind of in two minds here. If I look at what's happening on the S&P and the DAX, then I have a feeling that we should see some dollar weakness settle in. However, the trend is down at the moment, and we are pretty much almost crossed over all the moving averages. We've still got the slow moving averages to cross the 150 EMA, which is not happening. That's just gone flat. So I'm really cautious with picking a direction here, because you can see, Friday big up, Monday big down, Tuesday big down, and then look at our oscillators at the moment. So we could be seeing something here, but look at this. You can see how the sellers came in here before price busting through it. We found support there, and now we sort of closed above that level. So I'm really reluctant to be even looking for an opportunity here until we get a better setup. I don't see a setup at the moment, and even in the 15-minute, you can look at the buyers coming in. It wasn't exact on the level, it was kind of below the level, and then we sort of got a crossover here, and now we're flirting with the 150 EMA. So yeah, I think I am sitting on the sides here. I'm really not too keen in getting involved in this just yet. Moving across to US dollar Japanese yen. Strong move up, flag, and looks like a continuation. Oscillators pointing the upside, so we should be looking for a continuation to the upside. So that is strong dollar, and if you look at that, that's in complete contrast to the Euro USD. So which is another reason why I'm cautious. Now, if you look at the 1 hour, we've had a fairly strong break yesterday. We did come back and test some structure, which is what I mentioned yesterday. Not that anybody heard it, but hopefully you're hearing everything today. And that was the area that we needed to pay attention to, and it did get going. So if you did get in off that, then I think you're pretty safe. The next area of support is going to be down here, which we almost attempted to do today. So that's going to be 143063. However, just looking at Euro USD and looking at this chart, I think I'll just leave a dollar alone. There's a big juicy gap down to the downside from yesterday as well. So yeah, I am on the sidelines with the dollar. Moving on to the pound, British pound, Japanese yen. Pretty much also on the sideline. You can see we are not getting through this area here. Doesn't matter how long we wait for it, it's just not happening. You can see yesterday, big up, big down, big up. That is complete confusion, all in one day. So I think this, to me, we're going to have to find some decent support in this area here at 182.565. So during the session, if we do get some support here and get a pin bar or engulfing bar or inside bar, I would just drop down to the 15 minutes just to mitigate my risk, and just make sure. You can see there's a couple of lower time levels on the 15-minute, which may also hold up price, and I'd be looking for an opportunity on this, but I want a nice decent bit of price action structure, like a pin bar or an engulfing bar straight off the level, and then I'm looking to buy on the top of it. So if you take this pin bar, I'm looking to get in as soon as the bar starts moving above there. I want to get in above there and a stop down there. That's kind of what I'd be looking for. Anticipating a move. Oh, let's get to 8 hour. Basically just anticipating a move back to that area up there, which is 183.170. But this is a strong area of what could be resistance, or it could flip to support. So that's kind of my view there. Moving on to Euro British Pound. Here we have a lot of tails, lots of barbed wire, lots of confusion. So you can see 2 weeks ago, in the beginning of last week, buyers were in, and then all of a sudden the sellers were in at the end of the week. And now the sellers are still in, trying to reject the moving averages here. So again, this is in contrast to the yen. But anyway, if you look at this at face value, we should be looking for a rejection of this area. What concerns me though, if I look left, there is another area of support that we are flirting with right here, and it's a very strong area of support. So we're kind of in this zone. So I would leave us alone until breaking below the lows of yesterday. Break below the lows of yesterday, come back and test it, then you've got your shorts on in play. If we get back above this area here at 086044, I'd wait for a retest, and then you've got a potential for something to happen to the upside. But again, I would just drop down to the 15 minutes on this. It's going to give you a much better picture. You can see there, look at that 15-minute chaos yesterday. That just says stay away. So if you do kind of reject these areas up here just this morning, maybe worth taking a shot at it. But yeah, I think it's going to be scalps only. I don't think you're going to get anything really, any strong moves or anything going with much vigor. And if you look at the 8-hour in amongst the moving averages, anyway. So for me, another one of sitting on the side. So Forex and the Dow Jones are the one that I'm not touching today. We'll just sit and wait for better days. But definitely DAX and S&P 500, there are opportunities to make money there. So that's what we will do. Anyway, hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow. Cheers for now.